Okay, hello and welcome to the 18th episode of Quizzing with the Members, which I repeatedly keep saying that is the most fun property we do because quizzers from all over the world can join us. As you know, we've had a long Pavan streak and then we've had two champions already since Pavan's reign ended. Today, our defending champion Rohit finds out whether he goes to the next quiz as champion or not because we have three contestants challenging him. Two of them have come back from earlier episodes of Quizzing with Members, and we have one debutant. Let me call them one by one. Our first contestant has been here before, was one of the contestants in the earliest Quizzing with the Members episode, graduated in 2022 with an integrated Master's in Science in Physics from Imperial College London. Currently works at Jaguar Land Rover UK, but full-time employee at Tata ELXI. Loves math, science, history, football. Give it up for Balaji.
Hi, good afternoon, good evening, KV.
Yes, welcome back, Balaji. You were in one of the Pavan episodes.
Yeah. I couldn't manage to beat him.
Yes, no Pavan today. Let's
Yeah,
see. Let's see.
yeah.
Okay, with that, we come to the next contestant, who was also a part of one of the earliest quizzing episodes. Hails from Dharmapuri in Tamil Nadu, studied in Chennai, worked in Bangalore, and now moved to Germany, where he works as a system engineer in telecom sector. Loves quizzing. Obviously, give it up for Chethan.
Hi, Kelly.
Welcome back, Chethan. Welcome. How are you?
Thanks. Good to be back again. How are you doing?
Yes. Good to see you again. Very excited. Were you against Chethan or Aditya Sanveer time?
It was just before Pawan. I think the
Okay.
second episode or something.
Second episode. Oh, wow. Okay. Welcome back, Chethan. Okay. And with that, we come to the only debutant in this episode. One of the classic engineering MBA route, resides in Mumbai. Yay. Works as a digital marketer, loves classic rock, LOTR. Oh, extra points. +5 for LOTR. Loves cricket and loves Arsenal. -4 for that. Give it up for Rohan Sawant. Rohan.
Hey, hi, KV. Hi, good to be here.
Rohan, I'll give you so many points because the t-shirt you're wearing is a
Oh.
coat I used to keep in my office throughout of my corporate life. And every day I used to look at that. I had basically taken a printout and kept it on my desk.
Wow.
And I keep saying, in a rapid fire, if you'll ask me your favorite quote of all time, it is this. Beautiful, Rohan. So please follow the quote and don't pass anything. Okay.
You shall not pass.
You shall not pass. Hey! Crazy. Okay, we have Balaji, we have Chethan, we have Rohan. It's time to call the defending champion. You all saw him in the last episode. Give it up for Rohit.
Hi, KV.
Rohit,
Everyone.
+100 for your t-shirt. Oh my God, it's a t-shirt battle that is already on. Rohit, well done. Is that a recent one? Did you buy
This is like a generic Liverpool shirt.
No. Yeah, but I saw
It's
Nike.
a recent
Has to be last.
It has to be, last year.
Yeah, nice. Okay, let's have fun. Balaji, Chethan, Rohan, Rohit. Let's do quizzing. Okay, let's begin the first question. This is for Balaji. Balaji, very direct question. On your screen is a child actor. Then identify this famous child actress from 1930s who worked in over 20 movies and has a non-alcoholic drink named after her. The drink has, amongst other things, has maraschino cherries and grenadine. Okay, so now you have the actor also on your left. You have the mocktail also on your screen. You have two very famous movies of her, The Little Colonel and Heidi. Just tell me the cocktail / actor because both are the same.
I don't know. I'll just guess mimosa.
Not mimosa. Going to Chethan.
I don't know the cocktail, but I'll just take a guess.
Mm-hmm.
Little cherry. It's just a guess.
Not little cherry. Going to Rohan.
No, I don't know the answer, but just a random guess. Red Ruby.
No. Passing to Rohit.
Clementine?
Not Clementine. Okay. Let's start another round. So obviously all the hints are there. I'll try and add more to direct you guys to the answer. Essentially, of course, we are talking about a screen legend, so to speak, who also grew up and then became a UN ambassador and did a lot of things, was US's chief of protocol, was etc. And also the mocktail became popular because she was a kid and they couldn't serve her alcohol in LA and Hollywood. So they made a special drink for her, and the drink is now popular all over the world. But apart from all this, I think, basis the guesses also so far, I need to direct you to the name. So the name does contain a place of worship. Okay. And so now I'll need both first and last name. We'll start with Balaji.
Shirley Temple.
It is Shirley Temple. Yes. Shirley Temple is correct. Balaji gets 5 points. It is Shirley Temple. Okay. Balaji has 5, which means the next direct will be to Chethan. Chethan, this is your direct. There are 2 sets of movies. Okay. So there is one connect in all of these movies. And then there is a difference between the movies you see on your left and the movies you see on your right. Okay. So I need both from you guys. What connects the movies on both these lists? And just tell me the difference between the list on the left and list on the right. The list on the left has 3 movies: Rustin, American Symphony, and Leave the World Behind. The list on the right, and these are all part of same list. You know what I mean? Like this, for example, like the list is Rohit, Balaji, Chethan, Rohan, but Rohan is alag. So then you can say Rohan is based out of Mumbai and everybody's kahin aur ka. So aisa hai. So the whole list is the same, but there is a difference between the left and the right. The rest of the movies are The Holdovers, Blackberry, Oppenheimer, American Fiction, Anatomy of a Fall, Monster, Past Lives, Air, Polite Society, 1001. So all of these 12, 13 movies are part of a certain, there is some common thing between all these movies. And then there's a difference also. The 3 movies on the left are different from the other movies. I need both these funda from you whenever Chethan is ready.
I know very few movies from this list, but I would still take a guess. So both the lists are based on some historical events. Movies based on historical events, and left one is fictional and right is real.
No, going to Rohan.
I know a very few movies from this list. I just know one connect, Matt Damon.
Not Matt Damon. Going to Rohit. Nice. You found Matt Damon from Air and Oppenheimer. Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, going to Rohit.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same what Chetan said. So these are all based on Monster is okay. Like World War II, and the left one is fictional, right is non-fiction.
No.
Yeah.
Going to Balaji.
Are both the movies about the dropping of the atomic bomb?
No. Okay, we'll start again, starting with Chethan. So I'll give you a hint, make it a 5-point question. So the hint is these are somebody's favorite movies of 2023. Okay, these are X's favorite movies of 2023. And then within that, the left, there is something different between the movies on the left and movies on the right. Do you want me to give hint for what is different, or has any one of you has a good guess? Then I'll stop.
I would like more hints.
More hints.
Okay. So this is exactly what he said when he released the list. He said, these are my favorite movies of 2023, but I'm slightly biased toward these 3 movies. So Rustin, American Symphony, Leave the World Behind, he is involved in some sense with these 3 movies. And the other movies, he is not involved, but they are his favorite movies of 2023. Does that help? Okay, I'll make it even simpler. So now in your answer, I only want an individual's name. Okay. The funda is that these are the favorite movies of X from the year 2023. And the movies on the left were sort of produced by him. Okay. They were produced by Higher Ground, the company, and he's behind that company. So I just want the individual's name. We'll start whenever Chethan is ready.
I don't know. Pass.
Okay. Passing to Rohan.
Pass.
Passing to Rohit.
Cillian Murphy.
No. Passing to Balaji.
Is it Barack Obama?
It is Barack Obama. Thank you for cracking it, Balaji. Would have felt bad if this went unanswered. So 8 to Balaji for this, because this became 5-pointer, then 5, 6, 7, 8. Balaji gets 8. Barack Obama, these are his favorite movies of 2023. And left ones are produced by Higher Ground Productions, which is a production company started by him. Okay, and these are
That
some.
was my first guess when you said movie list
Hmm.
favorite movies, but
Yeah,
I didn't know he produces movies. So I eliminated Barack Obama.
yeah. Famous list wale question में just go for Obama. Okay, which means we come back to Chetan for the next direct. Chetan, 80 question, etymology. In 280 BC, King Dash of Epirus defeated the Romans in the Battle of Heraclea, but in doing so, he suffered immeasurable casualties and losses. Thus, the victory was just for namesake. Over the years, what term inspired from this incident has become popular, which means a win gained at a tremendous cost?
Yeah, I have a wild guess. Is it anything to do with the word collateral?
Not collateral. Going to Rohan,
Pass.
passing to Rohit.
Pyrrhic victory.
Pyrrhic victory, 12 points there to Rohan. First double digit point of the quiz. Rohit gets 12. It is Pyrrhic victory, comes from the king Pyrrhus. Okay, Pyrrhic victory. I've won, but at what cost? So if you're interested in history, you'll go back and see there are many battles, even in modern times, like the Battle of Quang Tri in Vietnam, or the Battle of Bunker Hill in the American Revolutionary War. So Bunker Hill, again, British won, but they lost so many soldiers, etc., that it really affected their long-term this thing. Similarly for the American in Vietnam War, and so on and so forth. Cool. Okay, Rohit gets 12 points, which means I come back to Balaji for a lit question. In 1958, a literary masterpiece emerged, capturing the essence of pre-colonial Igbo life and challenging prevailing colonial narratives. Hailed as the most widely read book in modern African literature, this novel, part of an acclaimed African trilogy, was penned by a luminary born into a Protestant missionary family in southeastern Nigeria. Beyond being a narrative, it serves as a pivotal lesson in decolonization, amplifying diverse voices and perspectives across Africa. Written by a trailblazer who is often regarded as the father of modern African literature, father in quotes, this work has inspired writers to reflect on indigenous settings, plots, and characters, offering authenticity to their own creations. This influential work, which means the book, that continues to resonate as an abiding lesson on the transformative power of education and knowledge in African literature. Tell me the book and the author. Or just book is also fine.
Is the author somebody called Braithwaite?
No.
Yeah,
But it's fine
Braithwaite.
if you don't guess the author. I just want the book for the answer.
Uh,
I'll give you points for the book.
uh, no, I have no guess for the book.
Okay, going to Chethan.
At this point, I don't have any idea. Pass.
Okay, passing to Rohan. Okay, passing to Rohit.
Pass.
Okay. We'll start again with Balaji. Essentially, what we are talking about is probably the most well-known African literature book of the 20th century, written by an author called Chiwa Achebe. Okay, Nigerian. The book came out, like I said, in 1958. Had two other books that came out later. Talks about African life and then the missionaries who came to Africa, etc., etc., etc. The book is like widely considered to be the first African literature book in English that made waves all over the world. Okay. Uh, Now in terms of direct hints, the book title has three words. Okay, so dash dash dash. So keep thinking if you can think of any book from Africa that has three words in its title. Does anyone have any guesses? Like any, then I'll stop and maybe take a round. Or
No,
no
no.
guesses at
No.
all. Okay. Mm, okay, the initial of the book would be TFA. Okay, so we'll take a round with that. So three words, TFA. If something comes, it's fine. If it doesn't come, take it. It's fine.
The Free Africa.
No. Not the free Africa. Going to Chethan.
The fallacies of Africa.
No. Going to Rohan.
It's forming for Africa.
No. Going to Rohit.
Yeah, the first African.
No. It's okay. The answer is things fall apart. Okay. In case
Yes.
you haven't read, and obviously you haven't, but um, if you guys are looking for your next book to read, this will be a great read if you're interested in world history and African history, particularly of the 20th century. Things fall apart. Fantastic book. Okay, which means the next direct will again be Balaji's. Okay, Balaji. The first mention of eggs was by 11th century Persian historian Abul Fazl Bihaki. Considered a royal delicacy, the original dish was served with exotic fillings such as chicken. The current ubiquitous name is derived from its Persian name, something. What are we talking about?
Samosa.
Samosa, yes, 10 points there to Balaji. It is samosa, comes from sambosa. Okay, samosa. Well done. Earlier used to have meat like chicken and mutton. Now has potato. 10 points there to Balaji. And we come to Chetan for the next minute. Chetan, one of those funda questions. Charles G. Guiteau, the assassin who killed President James Garfield, made a deliberate choice when selecting his weapon. When purchasing a revolver at O'Meara's store in Washington, he faced a decision between two models, a .442 Webley caliber British Bulldog revolver with wooden grips and similar one with ivory grips. Despite his limited knowledge of firearms, he opted for the revolver with the ivory handle. What was the reason for that choice? Again, one hint before we even start is it wasn't very technical reason. Okay, so you don't think very technical. It was a something creative, like something different. Try and think little different. Nothing to do with technical, like okay, iska bullet goes like this and हाथ पे पकड़ने में it's better, and so don't think of those reasons. It was something beyond the actual work of a gun. Okay, we'll take a round with that. We'll see.
Yeah, I have two guesses.
Hmm.
But maybe I'll go with obvious and keep it simple. Is it anything to do with the fingerprints?
With the what?
With the fingerprints.
With the fingerprints? No. Going to Rohan.
Has it got something to do with racism, maybe?
No, nothing to do with racism. Going to Rohit.
Pass.
Okay, Rohit passes. We go to Balaji.
Was he a tree lover?
Oh, nice. But yeah, think creative only. Nice. But not a tree level funda. Okay, we'll start again with Chetan. I'll give you a hint. The hint is he was thinking of what will happen to the gun after the assassination. Okay, and that's why he picked the one with ivory grips rather than the one with a normal wooden grip. Okay, so he was thinking of the future, thinking of what will happen to the gun after the assassination. And like I said, don't think technical, don't think fingerprints, don't think forensics or anything, but he was thinking of later after the assassination. Does anyone have some sort of a guess?
Yeah, I
Okay.
can take
Yeah.
a minor
Sure.
guess. So, is it anything to do with the so that he would sell the gun to someone else who is interested in ivory because it's very demanding?
No. Going to Rohan.
Is it because wood will perish and ivory will not perish, so that the gun will stay? Like,
No, not really. Going to Rohit.
Yeah, the one with ivory is more distinct than a regular wooden one.
Yeah. So then think
Like
of
it's a more unique piece, so it will be distinctive instead of just like a regular gun.
fair. So You're on the good direction. That's why I'm staying with you, Rohit. So he's thinking of the future. He knows he has killed the president. He doesn't know what will happen to him. So why would he go with a better, more distinctive, like you said, gun than the other wooden normal gun?
Oh, is it because like James Garfield liked Ivory in some way?
No, no, no. You
No.
you left the track. Going to Balaji.
Because he would be remembered in the future, like, or the gun would be placed in a museum or something.
Yes, I will give it to you. I was just waiting for the word somebody to just say museum. Okay, so he just thought it looked better in a museum. That was all he
Oh,
was looking for. He knew this gun will become popular. He knew this gun will be a part of history. People will look at this gun for years to come. So he said an ivory grip gun will look so much better in a museum than a normal wooden caliber one. He thought it would look better as a museum exhibit after the assassination. ऐसे ही sexy लग रहा था. That was his whole logic. Well done. Okay, thank you, Balaji, for again cracking this one. I would have felt bad if this wasn't cracked. So I will give you full points. We are trying to not split here and there. So 8 points there to Balaji. Well done. It will look better in a museum. Okay, coming back to Chetan now. Chetan, next direct. Olympia was a sports documentary directed by Leni Riefenstahl, which introduced groundbreaking techniques like unusual camera angles, smash cuts, and extreme close-ups. Despite its controversial backdrop, it was still included in Time magazine's all-time 100 movies. All I need from you is which specific sports event did this sports documentary capture?
Is it gymnastics?
No, passing to Rohan.
Is it Hitler's Olympics, Berlin Olympics?
Yes, can you just tell me the year also, Rohan? Full point.
1938.
एक सेकंड लेके सोचना यार,
अरे
4
यार
स्टार से डिवाइड होना चाहिए आंसर, क्या कर रहे हैं?
36.
Yes, I'll give it to you. I don't want to split because you got Hitler, you got Berlin, you got Olympics. But I just wanted you to be very specific, Rohan. And you got it. You got 1936. You closed enough earlier also. We are talking about 1936 Summer Olympics, one of the most notorious Olympics for obvious reasons, held in Berlin, Germany, known for many things, including Jesse Owens, etc., etc., etc. But also for this. This was the first time they were using crazy camera angles, close-ups, etc., etc. Well done. Rohan is also now on scoreboard with 11 points. Yeah, it was 1936 Berlin Olympics. Okay, with that we come to Rohit for his first direct of this episode. Rohit, X's last words are amongst the most famous last words in history. X's last words were "one last drink, please." Okay, "one last drink, please" were the fitting last words of X, who died on October 10th, 1911 of blood poisoning. It happened because of an infection which started in his big toe, which he injured after kicking a safe. His last words were used in an advertising campaign for X in 2006. Just tell me, who are we talking about?
So X is a company named after this guy's name.
Looks like it.
Okay. Now, pass.
Okay. We pass to Balaji.
is it Tesla?
Not Tesla. Going to Chethan.
All I can think of is Gorbachev vodka.
Gorbachev vodka. No. Passing to Rohan. Johnny
Johnny
Walker.
Walker.
No, not Johnny Walker. Okay. We'll start again with Rohit. Rohit, the only good guess, so to speak, has come from Rohan. That's a big hint. Okay, so the one last drink, please, is a very, very direct hint. Like, so you have to think in that category. Timeline is given, a company is named after an individual. I mean, I think those personally are enough hints to crack, like with 4 people. You have to just think of a brand named after a person. One last drink, please. We barely have any option. Should I add more hint or should we take a round with?
We can take a round.
Okay, cool. We'll start whenever Rohit is ready.
What was Rohan's guess?
Johnny Walker.
Johnny Walker. Valentine. No idea.
Not Valentine. Going to Balaji.
Jack Daniels.
Of course, it is Jack Daniel. 6 points there to Balaji. It is Jack Daniel. Okay, Jack Daniel. One last drink, please. Jack Daniels, of course, Tennessee whiskey. Died in 1911. The brand still exists. It is Jack Daniels. Okay. Cool. That brings us to the end of the first half. This is halftime. Let's take a quick look at the score. Balaji, of course, leading with 5 for Shirley Temple, 8 for Obama, 10 for Samosa, 8 for Will Look Better in a Museum, and 6 for Jack Daniels. Balaji is on 37. Okay. Chethan is yet to start scoring. Rohan has 11 for 1936 Berlin Olympics, and Rohit has 12 on Pyrrhic victory. Okay, cool. So Balaji has a substantial lead right now with 37, followed by Rohan and Rohit. But 8 questions remain. Lots of points still up for grabs. And the order also changes. We'll now start with Rohit, followed by Rohan, then Chethan, then Balaji. Okay. Rohan, this is for you. We are talking about a certain family name. Okay. The text and legends of this community, Dash community, trace the origin of Dash to the legendary King X of the Solar dynasty who adopted Vanika Dharma. Literally, the family name, literally, Dash means children of X. Okay. The same legendary king. Or the people of Agroha, which was a city in ancient Kuru Panchal near Hisar in Haryana, which is said to be founded by him. What family name are we talking about?
Suryavanshi.
Not Suryavanshi, going to Rohan.
Agori.
Not Agori, going to Chethan.
Just a wild guess. Suryakar.
No, passing to Balaji.
Kurukshetra.
Not Kurukshetra. Okay, we'll start again with Rohit. So the hint is family name in the sense surname. Think of just very famous surnames and just read the question again. Okay, the people of Agroha, what surname comes to your mind? Like an extremely popular surname in North India. Is that okay?
Yeah, Agnihotri.
Not Agnihotri, going to Rohan.
Agarwal.
Agarwal, yes. 6 points there to Rohan. We are talking about Agarwal. Okay, Agarwal means people of Agroha, children of Agarsen, who was the king, and most Agarwals believe that they are, King Agarsen was their ancestor and they claim lineage. Agarwal, okay, any of the spelling is acceptable. Agarwal, 6 points there to Rohan. And we come to Chetan for the next direct. Chetan, slightly long question, but good, interesting funda from here. Okay, so read the question carefully is what I'll suggest. Ankit Gudwani, widely recognized as a rapper 47, hails from Gurgaon and has garnered acclaim for his distinctive and impressive flow. Okay, having contributed periodically to the rap scene for over a decade, 47 found the silver lining in linguistic diversity, recognizing that rapping in Hindi was the optimal medium to express his lyrical prowess. He transitioned from English to Hindi, marking a deliberate shift to enhance the depth and resonance of his artistic expression. Initially associated with the group Rap Kings, the Rapaholics crew, 47 has evolved into a compelling solo artist, with his verses resonating with honesty and relatability for the youth. What I want from you is what unique derivation links Ankit Gudwani to the intriguing moniker 47?
Is it something to do with independence of India?
No, nothing to do with 1947. Going to Balaji.
I have a very wild guess. Is it that each of his verses have 47 words?
No. Going to Rohit.
Something to do with dialects, that Hindi has 47 dialects or something.
No. Going to Rohan.
Is it because Hindi alphabet has 47 letters?
No. Okay. We'll start again with Chetan with a hint. So the hint I will give is think chemistry. Something, the hint has something to do with the world of chemistry. Okay. And then read the question again, read his name again. That is enough, I think. Look at his name and then think of chemistry. And what do you think can connect Ankit Gudwani to 47?
So his name meaning you're talking about Ankit Gudwani or his group?
No, his name only. Ankit only.
His name. Is it something to do with the chemical element which has 47 arsenal? AG. AG is gold? No.
No, after so many hints,
No.
I need a very
AG
specific answer. Going to Balaji.
AG silver.
silver.
Yes.
47th element in the periodic table.
Yes. AG silver 47, silver's atomic number. Ankit Gudwani, silver lining in linguistic diversity. Silver. Okay, silver with the symbol AG representing the initials of Ankit Gudwani and atomic number 47. Okay, 6 points there to Balaji. Which means the next direct will be to Rohit. Rohit, in Christian mythology, after the great flood, a tribe of people speaking the same language migrated to Y and built a large X which touched the heavens. Seeing this, God confounded the people so that they could no longer understand each other and spread them across the world. This is regarded as the story behind the existence of various languages. Just tell me, what are we talking about? What is X, Y? What funda? What story?
Tower of Babel.
Tower of Babel. Yes, 10 points to Rohit. It is Babel. Okay. Build a large tower. Okay. Tower of Babel. And then different languages were created so people can't communicate with each other so effectively. Rohit gets 10 points, which means the next direct will be to Rohan. Rohan, Mayor Glenn Jacobs of Knox County, Tennessee, is a Republican. He's actively involved in libertarian policies and is a major proponent of the Austrian school of economic thought. However, we know this 7 feet tall red politician for a very different role that he has assumed for the last 28 years. How do we better know Mayor Glenn Jacobs of Knox County, Tennessee?
Is it Kane from WWE?
Yes, it is Kane from WWE. Wow. Why did it take so
I
much
was
time, Rohan, if you know it was
confused between Undertaker and Kane. I
Undertaker and
was
Kane? Fair, fair, fair. There was one small clue that I had put, which was, I know red is Republican, but red I repeated in the next line only to avoid this confusion. 7 feet tall, red politician. Okay, so red is, of course, Kane. Okay, beautifully done. We are talking about Kane. 10 points there to Rohan, and I come to Chetan now. Chetan, this is a spread that we are talking about. In the early 20th century, a fortuitous discovery significantly boosted the popularity of a certain spread known for its association with the vitamin B complex. During the First World War, when beriberi, a deficiency of vitamin B1, plagued many, this spread gained prominence as a rich source of essential B vitamins. British troops in the First World War found themselves issued this spread as part of their rations, further cementing its status. Moving forward, later, around 20 years later, in the 1930s, the English scientist Lucy Wills harnessed the power of this spread in an unexpected way. She successfully employed it to treat a specific type of anemia affecting mill workers in Bombay, later attributing the efficacy to the presence of folic acid as the active ingredient. Notably, during the 1934-35 malaria epidemic in Sri Lanka, it was deployed by Surya Mal workers to combat malnutrition. What spread are we talking about? Your answer will be a spread. Or to just make it simpler, you might also know it as a brand name. Okay.
Is it Marmite?
It is Marmite. Yes. Chetan on board now as well. It is Marmite. Of course, made by Unilever in UK, like this, mainly there. Yeah, one of the most well-known spread, and it's also vegan. Right? So if you're a vegan looking for vitamin B source, Marmite is a great source. 10 points there to Chetan, and we come to Balaji now. Balaji, we are talking about a certain person. Your answer will be a person in an enthusiastic review on his personal blog, Dash Notes. Okay, so that Dash is his surname. So if it's your Balaji, it will be Harihar Notes, like that. Dash Notes. It's a well-known figure, praised a novel, describing it as extraordinarily clever, funny, and moving. The reviewer, who doesn't typically delve into fiction, but found this book to be among the best novels he's read in a long time, and generously gifted it to at least 50 friends. The book, titled The Rosie Project, released in 2013, revolves around a geneticist named Don Tillman who may or may not have Asperger's syndrome. Don embarks on a unique quest for a life partner, starting with a double-sided 16-page questionnaire. The story is less about genetics or logical thinking and more about understanding the mind and heart of someone perceived as odd, revealing that he isn't fundamentally different from anyone else. The reviewer admires the author, Green Simpson, for using his extensive experience in the data modeling industry to craft a best-selling novel that beautifully explores the human condition. Just tell me the person we are talking about.
Is it Warren Buffett?
Not Warren Buffett. Buffett. Going to Rohit.
Bill Gates.
Bill Gates. Yes. Rohit gets it right. It is Bill Gates. So holiday reading and listening list are quite popular. This is Bill Gates in his blog Gates Notes. Okay. 11 points there to Rohit. And now we come to Rohan for the next direct. Rohan, Jethro Tull's song for X, Jeffrey and Me, released in 1970 as part of the album Benefit, pays homage to the third member of a groundbreaking mission. This individual played a crucial role in the success of the mission, showcasing resilience, ambition, and triumph. The verses of the song portray this individual's unique perspective, emphasizing moments of isolation and vulnerability. The lyrics capture the bittersweet nature of the journey with lines like, "Blue reflections, mute and dim, is just a blip from your trip made for two. I am with you, boys." This emotional reflection on the experience adds depth to the song, inviting listeners to connect with the challenges and triumphs of this person. Which person are we talking about? What is it?
Can't remember the name. I'm pretty sure it's that person, but I cannot recollect the name. I'm gonna guess Thomas.
Not Thomas. Going to Chethan.
Is it Neil Armstrong?
Not Neil Armstrong. Going to Balaji.
Buzz.
Passing to Rohit.
Yeah, I mean, okay. No, pass. I know who. I just can't get the name. I know what we are talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. Man. This might be the turning point of this quiz because Rohit, if you got this one, the quiz would have
Yeah.
been crazy. But anyway, we'll see. We'll start again with Rohan. As I presume most of you know the mission that we're talking about, but I'll just say it out loud as a hint, is that we're, of course, talking about the moon landing. And the third member, and I think Chetan said Neil Armstrong. Neil Armstrong will never be referred to as the third member of that mission. It's the third person apart from Armstrong and Aldrin. So we'll take one round. If you can think of the name, great. If you can't, it's fine. It's okay. If you can just tell me the surname. Uh, so we'll start
So is
whenever.
the
Huh?
is the third person apart from Armstrong
And Buzz Aldrin. So the third person in that groundbreaking mission. I just need the surname. We'll start whenever Rohan is ready.
I mean, this part, though, we had deduced already. The
Hmm.
hint didn't help.
Hmm.
Pass.
Okay, passing to Chetan.
Unfortunately, I can't remember the third person's name.
Okay. So are you passing?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Sorry. Chetan, do you want to take a guess? Go.
no, please.
Okay. Okay.
I'm
Going to
passing.
Balaji.
Bill.
That's why I said I want the surname. I was sure if I just said the first name, all of you will go Bill and what Charlie and everything. Okay, going to Rohit.
Yeah, completely blanking out on the name. No, pass.
Okay. Okay. You will always remember this name now, Rohit. I'm sure.
Yeah.
All your life. The answer is Michael Collins.
Yes,
Okay, Michael
Yeah.
Collins is the
Yeah.
third person, which people evidently still can't remember after so many years. It's Armstrong, Aldrin, and Michael Collins. I thought I'll give the initials hint, but it'll look very weird if I say his initial as a hint. Okay, we'll now start with Rohan for the last question. Rohan, very direct question with a visual. Which band, which originated in 1975 London, has a mascot named Eddie, aka Eddie the Head? And below is an image of Eddie. So they keep using the I mean, Eddie the Head in their live concerts and all their arts and merchandise and T-shirts and album covers. So these are all the different. It's a collation of many album cover. Mein how Eddie the Head features. I'm just looking at a band name. Okay, if you have no idea, also just think of timeline, think of English band, and the visual will give you some sort of a genre, I guess, and we can maybe collectively deduce. We'll start whenever Rohan is ready.
Not sure if they're English. Van Halen.
Not Van Halen. Going to Chetan.
I can't remember anything. Okay, I'll just go with a guess because it's written. Yeah, Queen.
Not Queen, not Queen. But yeah, British Queen. Yeah, fair. Going to Balaji.
I don't know. I'll guess AC/DC.
Not AC/DC. That they're Australians. Going to Rohit.
Okay.
Yeah, Aerosmith.
Man, Rohit, God gave you this chance twice in this quiz. I couldn't believe you got a shot again. Oh my God, if you're trying the score, this was a crazy. This question went all the way to you, Rohit. Ah, okay, not Aerosmith, Boston based. Aerosmith is American. We'll start again with Rohan. So, hint is uh, okay, now it doesn't matter with the score, so I can give whatever. The hint is there is a chemical element like silver and gold involved in the name. It's a two-word name. So first name is an element, and second word is something that we say a lot of times when you're playing cricket. It's a cricket term amongst many other things. Now it has become a simple crossword question whenever Rohan is ready.
Pass.
Okay, passing to Chetan.
You said chemical element, right?
Yeah, like an
And then
element. Like
it looks like a rock band. Iron. What is that? Iron Maiden.
yes, that is correct. 6 points there to Chetan. It is Iron Maiden. Okay, I thought I'll give hints like Hallowed Be Thy Name and Fear of the Dark and Trooper and all that, but I was like, chalo, let's have fun. It's the last question. Scores don't matter anymore. 6 points there to Chetan. It is Iron Maiden, British legendary band, hard rock band, metal band, whatever you call them. That brings us to the end of the 18th episode, and we most likely have a new champion. Despite scoring only 6 points, Balaji gave full chance to everyone else to beat him in the second half, but people were so hell bent that Balaji should qualify. Okay, cool. Let's take a quick look at the score. Balaji had 37 in the first half, and he got 6 in the silver 47 AG Funda. Balaji ends on 43. We'll just quickly check other score and then we'll see who's the winner. Chetan didn't have anything in the first half, but had way better second half with 10 points for Marmite and 6 points for Iron Maiden, both British answers. So in some way, Chetan gets 16. Rohan had 11 in the first half, and then Rohan got Kane, 10 points, and 6 for Agarwal. So Rohan ends on 27, and Rohit had 12, and then he got 10 for Tara Babel, and then he got 10, 11 for Bill Gates. Rohit ends on 33. Okay, but jokes apart, fantastic performance, all of you. Quiz is always great when you don't know the winner till the last question. It happened in this quiz as well. Chetan, first of all, well played. 16, so happy to see you back. Rohan, great debut, 27, second runner-up, fantastic stuff. Rohit, we will see you soon. Your reign as a champion ends, but you were fantastic in both the quizzes, both 3 quizzes. I think we did back to back, 2 or 3. But you were great, Rohit, with 33. And Balaji, this is a mark of a champion. We did not win last time, came back, had a fantastic first half. The first half was so good that you took the lead and ensured that you won. And fantastic stuff. Balaji, we will see you in the next episode of Quizzing with the Members with 3 new challenges. But thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Chetan, Rohan, Rohit, Balaji. I'll see you soon. Thank you. Well played.
Thanks, Kerry.
You.
Thank you.